Hey guys, it's Brianna here. So I'm actually coming off of a 15K formula module. I was watching some of the replays of that product, and I was listening to Justin Varengia talk about his vision and his dreams and his goals and everything like that. And it's just so wonderful. And especially, I had that following actually an incredible live stream or Google Hangout with Dave Wood, and it was just absolutely incredible. If you weren't on that live stream, I believe that there's going to be a recording of that, and if there is a recording of that in the future, I will put it in the description or somewhere within the blog post so you can go watch that, because it is a total game plan, step by step by step by step, how to drastically improve your vision and your business, and where you can take your business in 2014. And it's just, listening to Dave is just always such a pleasure, you know what I mean? Like, just listening to his vision just gives me chills. And, coming off of that and coming off of Justin Varengia's module in the 15K formula, I was thinking about, my vision and what I want to do with my life and what I want to convey in my videos, and most importantly, what I want you to get from me. And for starters, I kind of want to get to the fact that, when did people stop dreaming? When did you stop dreaming? It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. I mean, and I had this kind of going in the back of my head. How I work. I get an idea, I kind of mull it over in my head, and then I decide whether or not I want to pursue the idea, you know, or I, do whatever I do with the idea. Do whatever I do with the idea, right? But I was thinking of this, and I thought that I really had to convey this message. When did you stop dreaming? Why are you in, if you're not in a home business, or if you don't have freedom, why do you not have freedom? If you don't have the things that you want in your life, why do you not have them? I think it all stems back to things that our parents have said to us, and our teachers and our mentors. And I made a video about letting go yesterday, I believe. And I just really kind of conveyed the fact that society has put us in this box and shoved us into this box. And like, I'll give you an example. Like, when I was little, I'll never forget, when I was little, I wanted to be a veterinarian. Loved animals. I have dogs of my own, or actually I have one dog now. But, I've always had animals all growing up. I loved animals. I loved working with them. And I wanted to be a vet. And, I went around telling everybody that I wanted to be a vet. But underlying that, I always wanted my financial freedom and my time freedom. And I wanted that simultaneously. And you can't get that as a vet. But, like, if you love what you do, then, it's not really, work. And if you, you know what I mean? That phrase where if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I loved animals at that point. So to me, I didn't really view that as like going to a job when I was little, but I always wanted time and financial freedom. And I would go around and I would talk to people about how, and when I grew up, I wanted to travel. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I wanted to have all this money and have all of this stuff, all the stuff on my vision board, all my friends and my cars. I don't know if you can see both of them. No, you can't see both of them. My houses and my cars and everything like that. And I've always been attracted to this kind of lifestyle, this luxury lifestyle. And I remember speaking that to especially my father's side of the family, and just getting like completely shut down and saying, well, you need to go to college, you need to go and be perfect. Well, I tried being perfect and it didn't work for me. I'm totally not perfect. And I just thought it was funny, and it kind of brought me back to what were your dreams and goals as a child? Like I said, mine was to be a veterinarian and have time and financial freedom. And I'm so glad I didn't pursue that, because I wouldn't have been happy, because I found my calling. But what did you want to do when you were little? You wanted to be an astronaut. You wanted to be, a cowboy. You wanted to, I don't know, be a fashion designer, or, a model or an actress. And I was actually, I've told this story a couple of times, but how I'm big on Instagram. Instagram marketing is kind of like a niche that I'm kind of trying to perfect and tweak a bit. And I was a couple of months ago, I was deep into Instagram. I don't know if you've ever like worked with Instagram, but you can go and you can click on somebody's page and then like a hashtag, and then that hashtag leads to somebody else's picture that you like, and then you go from that picture to their profile, and then from that profile to this thing, and then all the way down like deep into Instagram. You know what I mean? And I happened to stumble upon this girl who, she was a blogger about, something else, and she had mentioned in one of her really, really early posts, and that she was being forced to go into medical school or to be a lawyer, but that's not what she wanted to do. What she really wanted to do was to go on Broadway and be an actress, from Broadway, go to be an actress and, work with like film, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes kind of thing. And she was really distraught and she didn't know what to do. And, I just remember thinking, this is when I had founded Power Network, and I realized that I had found my dream and I had found my calling. And I'll get into my dream and my calling in a second, but I remember speaking to her and saying, that is totally cool what you want to do. And I completely stand behind what anybody wants to do with their lives. Excuse me. I completely stand behind what anybody wants to do with their life, and the path that they want to choose. And I told her that just because her parents wanted her to go and be a doctor or a lawyer or all these other things, and I've had this situation before, and I told everybody that I wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer or like other things like that, but I never actually wanted to do it. And I told her not to go down that path if she didn't want to, because what is important is following your dreams and following your goals, because I believe in building an army of dreamers and people who dare to dream again and make money while they dream and while they prosper and while they vision and march into the future. And that is my calling. That is my dream, to create an army of people blogging and using social media in order to create the time and financial freedom, if that's what you want, whatever your dreams are, to use the social media and the power of the internet to back your dreams and to push your dreams into the present and into the future. And that is what I am on this planet to do. I believe that. And I will help as many people as I can build their dreams. And that's what I want to do with my life. And I didn't find it until I had found the Empower Network. So if you're interested in building your dreams and you dare to dream again, click the link below, enter your email address in, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.